I do believe Miss Dotty got overexcited at the prospect of some nice juicy slugs and indeed turned the phone off. Yes, so I've got more videos up there. Let's go and check on Miss Lucy. I am putting more up. They're on the old computer. Hello, Miss Lucy. How are things going? Yes. Don't you hiss at me, Miss Lucy. Yes, a good girl. Any news? Any news yet, my darling girl? Do you have anything to say, Took? What about you lot? Do you have anything to say? No? Well, let's get these bad ducks to bed, is it? But, no, I do like to give, I do utilise the ducks in the gardens through the year. But springtime isn't a very good idea when everything is growing and bounding full of energy and coming up and growing and just being absolutely awesome. Come on, darlings, bed. Come on, you messy munchkins, bed. Miss Flora, bed. Go on. Miss Pearl, Miss Fern, bed. Come on. Bed. You messy duckies. Come on. It's no good puffing yourself up. I'm not having it. No. So Miss Dot is behind there. There. Whoops. Let's open that door a bit. Oh, come on, Mr. Ganderton. Don't be so reluctant. Yes, come on. Up the wooden hill. Up the wooden hill to Bedfordshire. Yes, up the wooden hill to Bedfordshire. Come along, ducks. Here you go. Good night. God bless. I love you. Sleep tight, my darlings. Be good. Yes. So the thing is, I just have to do a little onesie just to check. Because, my dears, certain duckies love to hide and then they just empty all this mucky water out. It's the ducks, you know. You see, chickens would keep their water clean because do behave. So chickens keep their water clean, you know, but you've got to expect it to get dirty. So that's why you give them fresh water every day. But with the ducks, they love dirty water. And the thing is with ducks, they like to pick things up and chow them down and swoosh it down with a bit of water. And there you go. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. And you've got, well, you've got dirty water. Should we have a little look in the greenhouse? Yes. So, I've got to put my corn in. It's ready to go in. I gotta be honest, I had a bit of a day today. I did do stuff, but ask me what they were and I couldn't tell you. Not a bloody clue. Excuse me. So, let's show you the old polytunnel, shall we? If I look up there, no, look down there. Yes, I've got me fluffy dressing gown on. Okay, so my tomatoes are looking a bit wilty. I shall show you. But tomatoes do look wilty because it gets warm in here and they have water. The tomatoes plants, they're like surface drinkers, you know. The drinking roots are at the top of the plant, and then you know, so there's quite wide, and then they go down. But the tomatoes will drink from the top. Yes. So I shall show you the tomatoes, shall I? And I've got flowers coming along. So if you remember the last video when I said, yay, oh, look at that by there, look. Can you see it? Have I got it? I don't think I can zoom in. Anyway, well, it would be better, wouldn't it, if I got you in focus. If you look by there, look. There's one of those orb. Where's my finger? Sorry. There's one of those orb spiders there, and he's chowing down on a little fly. Yes, in fact, they're all at it, but that's okay. They'll eat the flies. And there's flies coming out of the soil for whatever reason. I don't know. But anyway, they're eating them. They're doing their job. The fact that I don't like spiders is neither here nor there. I don't like them. They are orb spiders. So they've got a big bulbous back. And they're only babies. They're the babies I found in the nest up there. And there's absolutely zillions of them in here. And some are bigger than others. The point is that when they get full size, the backside is enormous. Anyway, let's show you these. Now, my backside's enormous, but who cares? Whoa. Jean manufacturers, for instance, why do they make them so that you put them on and you can do them up? But to put them on and do them up, you have a bloody big job on to keep them up. Because for whatever reason, and I know I haven't got a waist. I used to have a waist. I used to have a very petite figure. Believe it or not, I had a 22-inch waist. Yes, hourglass figure, my mother would say, or does say. But, where was I? Oh yes, butts. So, all the fashion is now, manufacturers think that all woman, likes to wear hipster trousers. You know, the ones that just come up on your hip and they don't come up any further. And that's why I'm forever pulling my trousers up, because they don't make them long enough in the torso, you know, yes. So, I gotta say, I have done it before. I really have. I have been working out here in the garden, had my hands full, and before you know it, I'm trouserless. Oh my dears, I'm trouserless. They've fallen down, and it's a case of either dropping what you got in your hands or stepping out of them. And I have chosen on occasions to step out so I can put the stuff down that I've got in my hands and then make a quick run for it. Yes, so any manufacturers out there, please make decent jeans that go on. I know I'm not young and pretty and young, but I used to be. But I still like to keep my dignity and wear trousers that fit, you know. High up ones. Yes, we don't all want to wear braces, and if I did, my boobs would get in the way. In any case, let's get on with the tomatoes, because I'm waffling on again, aren't I? Yes, so I'll show you my tomatoes. So look, my beautiful tomatoes. And what is this? Oh, I need to take that off. if you look by there, I'll show you tomorrow. You see, the first flowers are on the tomatoes, and I think that's amazing. The lila onions are doing awesomely, and it is phenomenal. I do not have to go to Sainsbury's for lettuce. My ducks are feasting on lettuces every day, and that's amazing. It really is. Now, orbs. And the last thing I want are orb spiders in my bed. Look, a lovely little truss there, and that is not a truss. That is a sucker. So we take the suckers off. So I've got a truss there, and there's there's a truss there. And when I come in tomorrow, so I did the hose thing, you know, the soaker hoses, and they're doing all right. They really are. So I have to fix my tomatoes with the clips. So I didn't do this side like I did the other side. So they're a bit flippy floppy because I haven't sorted them all yet. So I've got to do this. So they're all growing lovely. More spiders. More spiders. My fennels. And weeds. Weeds get everywhere. Look at those little tiny seeds. Yes, fennels. More onions. More lettuce. That is which desperately needs to go in. Absolutamondo. And I need to pull these out. These I put in for the ducks. My lemon trees. I don't think my tank is on. So that's still damp. That'll be all right. I will be transplanting those out. I have to transplant my corn out, because it's not going to do well if I keep it in the greenhouse, is it? Let us be honest. Let us be honest indeed. So, my garden. Isn't it lush? I'm imagining that the hostas shall flower before too long, and I'm really excited about the flowers this year. That one is looking thunderously marvellous. And the little variegated one down there is looking rather puny. And I do need to take some of these reeds down because, well, the ducks like them and the geese like them. My rhubarb bed is coming on a treat. Yes. My compost, I have to move some of that. My peas are jamming. Aren't you peas? Are you jamming? Yes, you are. Yes, the peas are jamming. And these are my Blauhilde beans. And they're all right. When you transplant things, you know, they do have a little bit of a shake upon the roots. And so it takes them a day or two to get into it. So tomorrow now, I have to transplant the rest of my Polestar and the painted ladies in. They are looking a bit pale. So I think I will add some fish blood and bone and some nitrogen to this bit of soil by here. Yes. So I've got those to put in. I wondered what that was. And then I've got these to put in, and those peas definitely need to go in. So I still haven't done that. And my beautiful lupins, look at them. Aren't they lush? I need to cut this, wormwood. I shall be giving some of that to the ducks and the geese and the chickens. because that is a natural wormer. It's a wormwort plant. Wormwood absinthium. Yes, it's what they make absinthe out of. It smells very potent. Probably is very potent. I thought I'd share with you a nighttime bloom. They're not fully out, but tomorrow it will be blooming gorgeous. And this, my dears, is a blue leek. So I like a blue leek. Yes, so these I planted last year. So they've done all winter. And then around there I have some alyssum. And in here I have fuchsias. And I forget what these are called. Anemones. They're beautiful. In any case, I've got some of those. And I've also got some echinaceas which are coming up over there. And oh, I forgot. These have to go in. So these are some of I already planted the nigella. So I've got some sage in there. I transplanted some sage that I grew from seed. These are dahlias. They need to go in. And that's a dahlia as well. So where did I put the lobelias? Yes, I do believe they're here. That's the lobelias. And over here, yes, over here I've got a squash. It's a bush squash. And then I've got to put these in as well tomorrow. So I've got my nasturtiums. They're cardinal. They'll be a vivid red. And I've got to get the marigolds in. Yes. And then these are Linium. Those there, they'll catch up. We get plenty of rain, God willing. In fact, we've got rain for the next few days. These are volunteer sunflowers, all of these. Yes. And this little beauty, this is a delphinium when it flowers. This one's starting to flower here, and that one is there, and they're lovely. And some chives. Yes. Yes. And anybody that knows me will know that my garden is organised chaos. In fact, it's not organised at all. If I've got a space, I'll put something in it, and that's about it, really. It could be a flower, it could be a vegetable, it could be whatever. But if it's empty, something goes in it. Yes. Oh, I was looking for that. Yes, me handy trowel. There's me potatoes. I've got more tomatoes to go in. And my vine is coming. Lovely. So I've got to trim those hedges that are coming over a bit. I've got to trim the bay tree a bit. I've got to put those in. They're all out there getting used to the night. You know, the temperatures. But it's handy because it's raining. Well, it's not raining at the minute, but it will be. Yes, and I will be moving my pots very soon. I will be planting more there. The raspberries are coming up. And this is my fig tree. I chopped it off. And there you can see the new figs and leaves coming in. My blueberries and the raspberries are going nuts, as are the currants. So under currant, I made a pun, look, as also the chamomile is as well. The chamomile's going bananas. Yes, that's about to flower. And the rocketeers. And the lavender. There. That's coming into flower. So I am chuffed with the way things are growing in the cage. I have lost a few things, but that's okay. I can deal with that. A few slugs. I've set some ant. I've set some ant traps, honey and yeast. That will. I do believe I've got a spider in my ear, right by there. Come on now, I don't want no creepy crawlies. Yes. So I'll have to sort the slug situation. It's the first year I've grown collards and they look absolutely gorgeous. So I do have to check the plantage for slug damage, and I will take appropriate steps to sort the slugs out. Whether it's copper, you know, you can rig up something that gives the slugs electric shots. A little bit of salt, but not too much. They don't like going on the salt, you know. But you can. There's various things about slugs. We've got, over here, we've got the Spanish invaders. They've got a red frill, you know, the flamingo. They've got the red frill around their base of their bodies. Quite a pretty slug. And the leopard slugs, they're the ones that eat other slugs. So some slugs are good and some slugs are bad. Mainly I've got bad slugs, yes, indeed. So I will be dealing with those. The broad beans are coming into flower. I need to get myself a staple gun because my one's broke. I need to put some mesh up on that side of the fence down there to keep any creepy crawlies insects from coming through. I've got the stuff, I've got the technology, I can do it. I've just got to do it. And I'm so excited because I know I can start building the top to this, which I am really, really, really eager to do now. I did lose a bit of heart, but I did because of certain things, and I just lost a bit of heart, but I've been rejuvenated. I've got my handy dandy toy. Well, it's not a toy, it is a toy, it's a power tool. And anybody who knows me will know I love my power tools. I do. I'll show you what it is tomorrow, yes. So I shall say TTFN. In fact, I'm really enjoying this conversation with you guys. I shall say TTFN for now. Ta-ta. Take care. Stay safe. My friends are in their garden. Stay safe. And yes, and God bless you all. Thanks very much indeed for your time and trouble and for watching. I hope we can all have a bit of a dry day tomorrow. I don't mind if it's a little wet. In fact, I like working in the garden when it's wet. It's because it's very difficult to work in when it's blazing hot. That's the only reason. So I like to work in. You see, before I put my shoes on, the indoor ones, because I've got Crocs for outside, Crocs for inside. So I have to turn my tap on, like so, and rinse my inside Crocs out, rinse my footies off. It's all right, this is the hot tap. See? It's good, brother. Good to have clean feet. What I should have done. Oh, that's nice and warm. What I should have done, you see, is washed me feet off before I put my Crocs on. So that's my feet done. Yes. So the 3 eggs I took off Miss Billie Jean and Miss Elwyn, I've put in the incubator because I think it was a bit of an emergency, as in the fact that somebody kept knocking them out of the nest, and I wasn't going to have that. I mean, they were already missing loads. So as luck would happened, I'm trialing this new incubator. I think it's a HHD. I am doing a video on that. So I put a few eggs in it and it was on. So I thought I would put, because they kept getting knocked out, and I thought, they've been sitting on them for such a while that I didn't want them to get dead. So I picked them up and I've put them in the incubator, and they are showing signs of life. In fact, they are tweeting. So they must be getting ready to hatch. They've internally pipped. I know they've internally pipped because you can hear them tweeting. If you can't hear them tweeting, they haven't pipped internally. They break the membrane, because behind that membrane is an air sac, you know, so they need to get to the air sac to be able to breathe. Eggs are porous, so as the duckling grows, or the chicken or whatever, as it grows, it absorbs all the yolk, and it absorbs the albumin and all that's left. You know, the space in the egg gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and as the duckling forms, he takes sort of half of the shell, and then the air sac takes the other half. So there's a membrane. So the duck or the chicken or whatever has to pierce that membrane to get at the oxygen. And that's when he pierces it, that's when you can hear him whistling or calling. And it's very sweet. It's very lush. And I'm getting all, oh, mumsy again. I did promise I wasn't going to get, oh, mumsy again. But I am. I'm mumsy. What can I say? What can I do? And I have a feeling that I'm going to get a little Rosa out of these 3, I think. I really hope I do. See, my Rosa, I loved her to bits, and my Rosa passed. Something frightened her and her daughter, and I lost my 2 of my ducks to fright. I think it was, I know what frightened them. You know, there was a lot of bawdiness going on, is it? And the fireworks, and it was a bit, doesn't matter. I mean, they passed. I loved them. She'd come by name, you know. I'd say, come on, Rosa, Rosa, Rosa. And off she'd run up to me and see what I'd got and have treats and catch me up. A wonderful little friend I had. Yeah, bless her heart, and she died. But I'm hoping, with one of those in there, I'm hoping that little Miss Rosa will, you know, I'm hoping that I can make a friend out of one of those that I had in Miss Rosa, because she was an absolute darling of a little duck, and her daughter Dolly. So I've got Dolly too, which is my granddaughter's little duck. Yeah, my Dolly and my Rosa. So I'm praying that they hatch, and I'm hoping when I get up in the morning that there will be some progress on the little darlings. Yes, because I can hear them squeak. 3 of them. I'm not sure about Miss Lucy's eggs, but she's not moving off that nest. And if she does, when I let them out tomorrow, I will check them. Anyway, my dears, I think it's my bedtime, and I must be going now, said Pooh with a very sticky voice. I must be going now. I'm sure it's my bedtime. In fact, I know it's my bedtime. So, TTFN, stay safe, take care wherever you are, and God bless. Love, hugs and blessings from me and my little darlings. Yes, I'll see you in the morning at the Lettuce Fest. All right, good night, God bless. Bye.